Watertown wins over Brookings. Post-game show brought to you by Great Western Bank. And let's check statistics here for you. For Brookings, they were 1 of 9 in the first quarter, 2 of 7 in the second, 8 of 14 in the third, when they cut a 20-point lead down to 7. But they were just 2 of 9 in the fourth quarter. 3 of 16 in the first half, 10 of 23 in the second half, 13 of 39 in the ball game for the Bobcats. They got to the free throw line 19 times and made 10 of those. They turned the ball over 21 times in the ball game. For the Arrows, they were 4 of 15 in the first quarter, 5 of 13 in the second, 4 of 10 in the third, and 2 of 8 in the fourth quarter. 9 of 28 in the first half, 6 of 18 in the second half. 15 of 46 for the Arrows. They had 3 3-point baskets made. Watertown got to the free throw line 24 times and made 16 of those. The Arrows turned the ball over 13 times in the ball game. Stats being brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Individual scoring leaders, Johanna Miller had 16 for the Bobcats. Allie Clark finished with 10. 5 for Landry Wilson, 2 for Reagan Wisebeck, and 2 for Ainsley Shelsta in the ball game. For Watertown, they got 25 from Maggie Hesch in the ball game. 7 from Abby Bramer, 6 J.D. Young, 4 from Megan Fannin, 4 from Devin Keller, and 3 for Maddie Rohde for their total of 50. So the Arrows win it here tonight, 50-36 over the Brookings Bobcats. Stats brought to you by Pregame Insurance. Post-game show brought to you by Great Western Bank. We'll take a timeout. We'll transition to the boys' game and get the pregame show underway. Wait a second. I do have to pick my McDonald's player of the game tonight. McDonald's sponsors our play or player of the game. And tonight it's Maggie Hesch for the Watertown Arrows. Maggie finishing with 25 points in the ball game. Maggie Hesch, our McDonald's player of the game. Maggie will receive a value meal courtesy of McDonald's. All right, let's take a timeout. We'll transition to the pregame show for the boys' game. We'll do that after a 2-minute timeout.
And our 3-point winner for Dutch Boy for the girls' game will be Kathy Bush.
It's a 3-day sale this Thursday, Friday, Saturday, February 20, 21, and 22. Buckley Farms boneless, skinless frozen chicken breast, 2.5 pound, $3.99. 7-Up 6-pack bottles, 6 for $10. Hy-Vee salad blend, 2 for $3. 3-day sale at Hy-Vee.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home, every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan Man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan Man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
No job is too big or too small for Heilman Homes. Want to build a new home?
Want to coach Bobcats tonight? We got them down.
I call Heilman Homes at 868-1410. Dale has over 20 years of experience for all types of construction needs. That's Heilman Homes for building, remodeling, and now ready builds too. To help you with all your decorating, they have an interior decorator on staff. Call 868-1410.
At
Prairie Lakes, the collaboration and dedication of our talented team of healthcare professionals allows us to offer the specialty services of a major medical center while still providing personalized treatment right here at home. We are proud to be your regional leader, but more than that, we are proud to be your choice for quality healthcare. Prairie Lakes Healthcare System.
Your health, our mission.
Pregame show being brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates for this boys matchup between the Watertown Arrows and the Brookings Bobcats. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Zach Weavick is the head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Coach, Bobcats tonight, we got them down there. What did we do well?
Going back and watching the film from it, I thought we did a pretty good job jumping out early. That's kind of been our every game here recently. But, we did a good job of taking their number one kind of away. Brock Syke has had a really good year, really good player for them. I thought we did a good job of taking him away. They did a good job of offsetting that, and the Shepherds kid had a really, really good game against us, and he get 29. And, just late, we made some plays down the stretch. I thought we did a really good job of getting stuff at the rim that game. We didn't do a great job of finishing all of them, but we did a really good job of getting to the rim, and it opened up our perimeter stuff offensively.
So what do we have to do well tonight here?
We got to do a little bit better job defensively. I think we still got to do a good job of trying to take away their number one, but now it's how do we do in the post off of it? Last time we did a lot of face guarding on that one, and it took away help side. They did a good job of kind of isolating that post. Can now we respond to maybe not going so much of a face guard on that kid and starting inside and seeing if he can hit shots and if we can react and adjust to it as well as the game goes on. And then offensively, I didn't think our last two games have been our best, both sides of the ball, but, offensively, we had the big lulls again. And, can we continue to get ball movement in a spot where we can get dribble penetration at the right times and not so much off of one-on-one times where defense is so set? So, can we still get the ball inside? Can we still get some things off of cuts? Can we still get things off of curls and things like that to open up our perimeter game is going to be a big key. And I just want to see us put together 32 minutes tonight, defensively, offensively. I just like to see us play just a really good game tonight, just finally see some consistency again. Third game of the week, how are we doing physically? I think we're doing fine. It was good to get 2 days here to kind of split up the week. We knew it's good. It's a tough week. 5 games in 8 days. We go back to the Yankton game, but games are maybe kind of what we need this time of the year too. They're a good evaluator and they're a good thing. And we spent a lot of time Wednesday. We didn't do anything on the floor. We spent all day Wednesday just watching film and watching where our mistakes lied and what we have to fix. And, if anything, it made it eye-opening to see, where the glaring mistakes and where the glaring things are. And then, yesterday was on court trying to shore those things up and emphasizing them. And now tonight's the evaluator. Can we take those 2 days and what we saw and what we practiced, and how can we put it into a game scenario? And, now hopefully that we can do that tonight.
Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. We'll take a timeout. We'll hear from Brookings head coach Travis Engebretson when we come back in 1 minute.
Have you had questions about security freezes, credit cards, student loans, buying a car, durable medical supplies, elder abuse, travel, etc.? If so, request a copy of the newly printed South Dakota Consumer Handbook, provided by the South Dakota Office of Attorney General, Division of Consumer Protection. Contact them at 1-800-300-1986 or by emailing consumerhelp@statesd.us to request your copy. They're here to help you.
You live in the country, or maybe a small community, or downtown. Wherever you call home, Sanford Health is there. To rewrite healthcare so that it fits you, your family, your needs, and your health. To be alongside you as you overcome obstacles and celebrate joys. Because it's your life, and it's our passion. Health lives here. Sanford Health.
This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Travis Engebretson's the head coach of the Brookings Bobcats. Coach, only been a couple of weeks since we played. Tell me about that first game.
You go back to that first game, we got off to a really slow start. I know Watertown got some open looks, and next thing you know, we were down 12-3, I think it was. And at the end of the first quarter, it was 19-5, and just kind of reeling at that point in time. But we kind of held it together and put together a stretch run there, and we're able to kind of give ourselves a chance in the end. But once again, what we're finding with our team is it only takes us a couple minutes to lose it.
When you didn't stay with the Arrows early on, was it just them making shots, or was it something you did?
I think, if you read the scouting reports, which our kids hopefully do, is we were giving guys open looks that we just can't give open looks to. And that's kind of the frustrating part right now is just execution on the defensive side of things. And a lot of times execution on the defensive side just comes down to reading your scouting report.
When your guys are playing well, what do you do well?
I think a lot of it starts out on the defensive side of things, and we just do a good job of playing team defense. On the offensive side of things, it's sharing the basketball, getting the ball moving and trying to get the ball into the paint. With our lack of size, we got to get the ball in the paint either through the pass or through the basket cut or through dribble penetration. And when we do those things, it seems like good things happen for us.
You've mentioned defense 3 or 4 times. That's just hard work and anticipation, isn't it?
Yeah, you're exactly right, and that's one thing that you want the kids to kind of hang their hats on, because offensively there are nights when we struggle, and if we struggle on the offensive side of things, the only way you're going to give yourself a chance is to play solid defense and try and limit the other team's easy looks.
When you score, what do you do well on offense?
Once again, trying to get the ball into the paint. It seems like what happens a lot of times is the dribble penetration leading to a nice pass in for an easy basket or a kick open to a wide open three-pointer. That's probably been the biggest key for us. Getting the ball in the post in terms of trying to find a mismatch. We don't have a lot of size, but what we do put out there tends to be guys that are all about the same size, and so trying to find that one guy that we can exploit.
I thought the doubleheader atmosphere in Brookings was really good. There was a nice crowd that night. Should be fun here tonight too.
I know the kids are excited about this. This is the one game on the calendar that you always schedule because it's such a great atmosphere to play in, and it's what better to do on a Friday night than come and watch the Arrows and the Bobcats play. And so with that said, I know our kids are pretty excited about this, and got a couple games left, and right now we're sitting on the outside looking in terms of the playoffs. So if we don't find a way to win these last 2 basketball games, it could be the season for us. And so I know the kids are kind of really excited about the opportunity.
Travis Engebretson, head coach of the Brookings Bobcats. Coach's comments brought to you by the South Dakota Division of Consumer Protection. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. It was a dominant win for the Bobcats over the Arrows at the JV level. I chatted with Watertown head JV coach Matty Kranz. Shots weren't going in. Defense wasn't great. Just one of those nights.
Yeah, disinterested, I guess. There certainly wasn't a privilege to be out there tonight, and didn't do a lot of things well. Like you said, didn't shoot the ball well, didn't defend, and yeah, that's definitely means for getting your butt whooped.
Don't have much time to think about it. Got to get ready to play tomorrow.
Yeah, that's fortunately for me, for those guys, I don't forget. They do, which is good. It's just really hard to to stomach performances like that, on a consistent basis, and but like I said, they get to turn around and play the next game, most of them, and then turn around and play again tomorrow. So we try to get better, and that's all we can do.
Bobcats JV got the win over the Arrows JV. Watertown JV coach Matty Kranz. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more in 2 minutes.
Time for a kitchen or bathroom remodel? Walk into Hometown and you can step into many different kitchens and bathrooms set up right on our showroom floor. You can see and feel exactly how your new kitchen or bathroom would look. Our staff at Hometown can help you choose the right cabinets, countertops, lighting, and hardware for your project. If it's time for a new kitchen or bathroom, make Hometown Building Center's showroom your first stop. Hometown Building Center on South Highway 20 in Watertown.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
High school athletics is a huge part of a community.
I'm Dr. Ross Schulte, and the team at Family Dental Center would like to recognize and thank the athletes for their hard work and dedication.
And I'm Dr. Amy Schulte. The team at Watertown Family Eye Care is proud of our Arrow athletes. We wish them the best as they pursue their dreams on and off the field.
Family Dental Center.
And Watertown Family Eye Care, 2 great teams, 1 location, 22 19th Street Southeast in Watertown.
If all you want is a sip of water at the kitchen sink, any filter will do. I want better water in the laundry, better water in the bathroom, better water at every tap, in every room for everyone in my home. Every time, everywhere I use water, every day. So I got a whole home filtration system from Culligan. Now I ask you, how long will it take for you to call the Culligan man?
Hey, Culligan Man.
I'm Jason Hansen, your local Culligan man in Watertown. Call us today at 886-4830.
Welcome back to the Watertown Arena. This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. Let's get a weather update with Rod Lenning once again. It's brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning, your weather and temperature of the game. Rod?
Okay, I got to get ready. I didn't know we were going to do this again. We're looking for a low of 15 tonight. Right now, 17 degrees, so we're not going to get much colder. High of about 34 tomorrow, 19 tomorrow night, 33 on Sunday, and then a high around 30 on Monday. And as I said before, we're talking about a storm for Tuesday and Wednesday, but that has been downgraded, and it has gone down to nothing. And it looks like it's going to finish maybe way down south of us. Right now, 17 degrees here at KWAT.
Weather update brought to you by Active Heating and Air Conditioning. Live audio and video stream of this ball game on our website at gowatertown.net. It's brought to you by Sharp Automotive. You can check that out. gowatertown.net. Sharp Automotive sponsors our live audio and video stream each and every Arrow game that we cover. Want to remind you each and every time the Arrows score a 3-point basket, you call 886-8444. Get your name registered, and you could be a lucky winner of a Dutch Boy soft cloth car wash. 886-8444. Okay? This is the Fisher Rounds and Associates pregame show. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the introduction of the starting lineups in basketball here tonight. We'll do that on KWAT and K-Country 102 in 1 minute.
Hi, this is Mandy from Kunkel Snyder Optometric. We're a full-scope eye clinic that offers eye exams for kids and adults of all ages. We have glasses that range from budget to name-brand designer. Our doctors fit a variety of contact lenses, including astigmatism, bifocal, and even lenses for corneal disease and dry eye. They treat eye infections, pink eye, glaucoma, and even remove metal from the eye. We're here when you need us. We're open 5 days a week, have evening hours, and we're always accepting new patients. Call 882-4175 for an appointment or stop in and see us. We're on Highway 81 North in Watertown. Kunkel Snyder Optometric. Your family's eye care is our family business.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. For the Bobcats, Nick Sheffers had a huge game against the Arrows the first time. 6'3" junior. Theo Burns, 6'3" and a senior. Trent Brooks, 6 foot and a senior. Tanner Shepardson, 6'1" and a senior. And Jonah Dobbs, 6'1" and a senior. Sheffers, Burns, Brooksick, Shepardson, and Dobbs starting for Travis Engebretson, head coach of the Brookings Bobcats in their red road uniforms here tonight. For the Arrows in their home whites, it'll be Dawson Schmidt, a 6'3" junior. Brandon Smith, 6'1" and a senior. Mason Morris, 5'11" and a senior. Cooper Heiser, 6 foot and a senior. And Evan Faulkner, 6 foot and a senior. Schmidt, Smith, Morris, Heiser, and Faulkner for Zach Weavick and the Watertown Arrows. Starting lineups brought to you by Glacial Lakes Orthopedics. One more timeout. We'll toss it up and play basketball in 1 minute.
This is Dr. Casey Johnson of Glacial Lakes Orthopedics in Watertown. My partners, Dr. Michael Venner and Dr. Jerry Reiber, and I would like to extend best wishes for safe and successful sports season for all of our area athletes. With advanced sports medicine training and over 50 years of combined clinical experience, we specialize in injury prevention and management, minimally invasive surgery, and accelerated recovery and rehabilitation. For an appointment today, call 882-2630 or go online and visit us at glaciallakes.orthopedics.com.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive up to the door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Aero Sports.
Pregame Show is brought to you by Fisher Rounds and Associates. We're set for basketball here tonight. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net. Brought to you by Sharp Automotive. Nick Bentine on the streaming camera tonight. Nice crowd on hand in the Watertown Arena as we get set for the boys matchup here between the Bobcats and the Arrows. The girls from Watertown beat the girls from Brookings 50-36, and we're set to go. It'll be Nick Sheffers at 6'3" to jump center against Mason Morris, who's 5'11". The official strolls to the center circle, blows his whistle, and he'll toss the ball in the air. Ball is controlled by Mason Morris, back to Heiser and then Evan Faulkner. Man-to-man D by Brookings. Dawson Schmidt, left side of the key, gives it to Brandon Smith at the top of the key, left side of the key to Evan, right side of the key to Dawson, drives baseline, turns and looks, goes left side of the key to Faulkner. Evan left baseline with it to Brandon Smith, top of the key, around the horn to Cooper Heiser on the drive. Left corner, Evan for three, too strong. Brandon Smith couldn't corral the rebound, and the Bobcats go on the attack. Brooksick across the timeline with a dribble, gives left wing to Shepherdson. Shepherdson goes left side of the top of the key to Sheffers. Brooksick way outside right side on the dribble drive into the lane. Top of the key three by Dobbs is good. Bobcats off to a 3-0 lead. Dawson Schmidt, right side of the key to Cooper Heiser, left side of the key to Dawson on the right wing, goes baseline, stopped, and is pushed on the play. And I think that'll go against Tanner Shepherdson, his first team number 1. Arrows will inbound right at their own basket on the baseline. Faulkner into Cooper Heiser, right wing to Mason Morris. Morris to Evan, left side of the key, left baseline to Dawson Schmidt. Skip pass to Mason Morris on the right wing. Mason dumps it left low block to Brandon Smith. Top of the key, Dawson for three, off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound to Brooksick. Trent brings it across the timeline, right wing. He'll fire it left side of the key to Shepherdson, right side of the key to Dobbs. Dobbs fakes the three, gives out front to Brooksick. Brooksick goes against Morris. Left baseline, Shepherdson for three, way too hard. Rebound down to Cooper Heiser. Gives it up to Dawson Schmidt. Dump pass to Brandon Smith. His jump hook is up and in. 3-2 Bobcat lead. Couple of minutes gone first quarter. Arrows with a little pressure. 1-2-2. Jonah Dobbs against it. Hooks it off to Brooksick across the timeline. Trent back to Dobbs, right side of the key. Dobbs to Shepherdson, top of the key to Brooksick in the left wing. Brooksick going to fire a three and put it up no good. Rebound, though, taken down by Theo Burns, and then Sheffer shoots a three that doesn't go in. Arrows on the break. Cooper Heiser with a big step, can't get the lay-in to go. Rebound down to Burns. Brooksick fires it down the right side to Jonah Dobbs. Right baseline it goes to Burns. Burns works in the lane, goes left baseline to Brooksick for three, and he hits it. Trent Brooksick with the three makes it a 6-2 lead for Brookings. 5:20 to go in the opening quarter. Dawson Schmidt across the timeline. Dawson gives left wing to Evan Faulkner. Evan, top of the key to Cooper Heiser. Arrows standing. Dawson on the dribble to the free throw line. Gives left wing to Evan Faulkner. He goes baseline. He'll jump one up, no good, but draw the foul on Jonah Dobbs, and that'll send Evan Faulkner to the free throw line for 2. 4:59 to go first quarter. It's a 6-2 lead for Brookings. Evans' free throw is up and good. Arrows bring Drew Norberg in the game, and Cooper Heiser goes out. Another free throw here for Evan. On the north end, he toes the line, sends that free throw up and in. 6-4 lead for the Bobcats. Arrows will press 1-2-1-1. Brooks' pass tipped away and then knocked out of bounds by Evan Faulkner. Bobcats will play it in. Wyatt Burner comes in the game. Out goes Mason Morris. Shepardson to inbound the ball. Does so to Brooksick. Hook pass off to Shepardson. Got it ahead to Dobbs. Dobbs across the timeline. Dobbs to Shepardson. Right baseline to Brooksick. Another 3 does not go. Long rebound comes out to Dawson Schmidt. His pass taken away by Jonah Dobbs on the first turnover by the Arrows. Brooksick left wing with the dribble. Hook pass down low. Got it to Sheffers, and he goes up strong and banks it in. 8-4 Brookings lead. 4:20 to go in the first quarter. Drew Norberg, left side of the key, goes right wing to Evan Faulkner. Evan with a left-hand dribble in the lane to Brandon Smith. He'll jump it up and draw the foul on Theo Burns. Brandon Smith to the free throw line for 2. 4:13 to go opening quarter. It's an 8-4 lead for Brookings. First free throw for Brandon Smith is on the way and good. Into the game for the Bobcats comes Henry Hamrick, and I did not see who the other guy was. I'll pick him up when he gets down on this end of the court. Brandon Smith, next free throw. On the way and good. 8-6 Brookings lead. Hamrick against pressure. Gives it back to Sheffers. The other guy in the game is Casey Woodall. Trent Brooksick against pressure, still in the backcourt. There's a 10-second violation, but they didn't count it. Hand check foul on Wyatt Burner. I was watching the shot clock. That's not what the official does. The official counts it, so it may not be exactly like the shot clock. The shot clock had switched to 25 when they were still in the backcourt, which was 10 seconds, but the official's count was a little different. Brooksick inbounds the ball right down low and jumped up and in by Casey Woodall. 10-6 Brookings lead. Evan Faulkner across the timeline, right wing to Cale Stevenson. Top of the key to Evan. Evan holds the ball, works off a pick, goes on the drive, kicks to Cale in the corner for 3, and he hits it. 8-8, 6-8, 4-4-4. Brooksick back with it for the Bobcats, right wing forecourt. He's going to work off a pick to Dobbs, baseline. He's got an open 3, and he knocks it down. 13-9 Brookings first quarter, 3:24 to go. Right wing Cale Stevenson. Cale had Cooper Heiser wide open, didn't get him the ball. Right side of the key to Evan. He has to run it down. Left side of the key to Burner. Cale Stevenson way outside left wing. Top of the key to Cooper. Blows by the defender. His runner doesn't go, though. Rebound taken down by the Bobcats. Trent Brooksick across the 10-second line on the left wing beyond 3. Stops, bounces in the lane area to Sheffers. Goes right wing on the drive. Woodall got it inside to Sheffers, and he comes up short. Down the left side, Wyatt Burner. Burner bounces left wing to Norberg. He goes on the drive to the basket. His jumper goes. 13-11 Brookings. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Brooksick back with it to Woodall. To Brooksick still in the backcourt. Brooksick drops it across the timeline to Jonah Dobbs on the right wing. Brooksick top of the key. Way outside left side. Hamrick on the left baseline to Sheffers down low. Sheffers curls into the lane, gets an easy one. Sheffers has 4, 15-11 in favor of Brookings. Top of the key, Heiser, left wing to Evan Faulkner. Stevenson, left baseline to Norberg. Had it whacked away and out of bounds. Last touch by Brooksick. Arrows bring in 4 new bodies. And Cale Stevenson will inbound the ball on the left sideline, 19 feet above the baseline. Cale tosses it into Mason Morris. Top of the key, hands to Cale Stevenson. Arrows weave out front. They hand it to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson on the drive, stops, turns, goes top of the key to Brandon Smith. He had it knocked away, got it back. Right baseline to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson on the drive to the basket, had his shot blocked, got it back. Cale Stevenson hits the 3. 15-14 Brookings, a minute and a half to go first quarter. Dobbs, baseline drive, pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound corralled by the Arrows. Mason Morris pushes to the north end, right wing to Cale. Dawson Schmidt inside to Jack Ferguson. Ferguson, top of the key to Stevenson, left wing to Brandon Smith. Whistle, illegal pick on the Arrows. Jack Ferguson with an illegal pick. His first foul, second turnover on the Arrows. 1:09 to go here in the first quarter. It's 15-14, Brookings on top. Brooksick with the right hand dribble across the timeline. Drifts off on the right wing, gives to Hamrick way outside right side. Casey Woodall to Hamrick on the right wing. Hamrick drives baseline to the basket, jumper goes. Nice drive by Henry Hamrick. 17-14 Brookings, top of the key Ferguson, left wing Cale Stevenson. Dawson Schmidt to Cale, left baseline, another 3, hits his third. 3-point basket, ties the game at 17. Trent Brooksick across the timeline, dribbles right wing. Brooksick works against Cale Stevenson. Hook pass, top of the key to Sheffers, right baseline. Brooksick in the corner, his 3 doesn't go, rebound tapped out. Out of bounds, last touch by Brookings. Arrows will play it in with 14 seconds to go here in the first quarter of play, and we're tied at 17 apiece. Mason Morris will advance the ball. Mason hands it off to Faulkner out front, hands it off to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson off a pick, right baseline, Evan open for 3, good. Now the officials will talk it over and decide whether the basket's good or not. And they will say no basket. Foul goes on Casey Woodall. Arrows will inbound the ball right of their own basket on the baseline. 2.9 seconds to go in the first quarter. We're tied at 17. Evan to put it in play, looks in, comes into Ferguson. Evan on the baseline, puts one up, no good. And we end the first quarter of play tied at 17. Second quarter comes your way in a minute.
At Watertown Dental Care, dentistry isn't just a job, it's our passion. This is Dr. Darren Bach, and for over 15 years, my team of professionals and I have built our practice on trust, patient service, and exceptional dental care. We never forget you have a choice. Every decision we make, from expanded hours to convenient financial options, is done to make your patient experience both convenient and comfortable. We invite you to experience our personalized care and attention firsthand. Call today, 882-0747.
Giving you something to smile about. Watertown Dental Care.
Gather means to come together or assemble. Hey, this is your friend Angie from Gather. Whether it's friends talking over coffee, students reading while snacking and sipping smoothies, or business people brainstorming over muffins and lattes, Gather Coffee Eats and Gifts in downtown Watertown brings people together. Come in, sit, and enjoy our spacious coffee shop with free Wi-Fi and friendly baristas that will exceed your expectations. Gather, 122 East Kemp Avenue in downtown Watertown.
Bobcats were 7 of 15 in the quarter. They had 3 threes, no free throws, and they had no turnovers. The Arrows 5 of 11, 3 threes. The Arrows 4 for 4 from the line, 2 turnovers. Tied at 17, Brookings ball. Trent Brooks on the right wing off 2 high picks. Brooks lost the ball. Didn't get called for traveling or double dribbling. Didn't get called for over and back. Mason Morris got the ball, gets the basket, and won. Whew, that was quite a scurry of plays. Officially, it's going to be a turnover on the Bobcats, a basket for Mason Morris, and a foul on Trent Brooks. Mason Morris at the line to try to convert a conventional 3 and does. 20-17 Arrows, 1-2-1-1, 3 full quarter court press. Dawson Schmidt with the steal, gets whacked and fouled from behind by Henry Hamrick, and he'll get his first. Dawson to the line for 2. But Henry did a good job of not giving Dawson an easy layup. He's got to earn them from the free throw line. 7.5 to go in the first half, 20-17 Arrows. Free throw is good. (21-17) Arrows on top. Dawson's second free throw is on the way and rims out. Rebound, out of bounds, last touch by Mason Morris. Arrows stay in their 1-2-1-1 full court press. Shepherdson inbounds it to Hamrick. Jumps it ahead down the left side to Boovie. Boovie, nice pass ahead and an easy layup for Theo Burns. And then Theo Burns is going to get called for pushing down Brandon Smith. And they're going to call it a flagrant foul. So Theo Burns will get a flagrant foul. That means 2 shots for the Arrows and the basketball. So Brandon Smith will go to the line for 2 shots. And then the Arrows will get the ball as well. Brandon all by himself at the free throw line. Sends that free throw up and in. He gets a second try here. Second free throw is good. And now the Arrows will get the ball as well. Into the ball game for the Bobcats will come Brock Longville, a 6'3" sophomore, replacing Theo Burns. Evan Faulkner advances the ball, 23-19 Arrows on top. Evan top of the key. Bounces right side of the key to Brandon Smith. Good drive, layup, good. Brandon got by Brock Longville for the layup. Trent Brooks against full court pressure by Mason Morris. Gives it to Shepherdson. Ahead to Boovie. Boovie double team. Got it off to Shepherdson. To Boovie on the left wing. Boovie holds the ball high. Bumped by Brandon. Gives top of the key to Brooksick. Brooksick on the dribble. Works on Mason Morris. Got in the lane. Lost the ball. Longville got it. He'll lay it up and in and draw the foul. Brock Longville with the lay-in. Foul goes on Brandon Smith, his first. Into the game comes Drew Norberg. Out goes Mason Morris. And Brock Longville is at the line to try to convert a conventional three-point play. Longville sends that free throw up and puts it in. He's got 3. 25-22 in favor of Watertown. Brookings going to play a zone defense now. It's a 1-2-2 zone by the Bobcats. Dawson Schmidt, left wing to Drew Norberg. Top of the key to Evan. Right baseline to Dawson. Tries to drive and is bumped and fouled by Tyson Boovie. Boovie gets his first. Dawson goes to the line for a 1-and-1. 6:28 to go here in the first half. 25-22 Arrows on top. Free throw by Dawson is off. Rebound chased down by Norberg, but he was out of bounds. It'll be basketball to the Brookings Bobcats. Into the game for Brookings comes Sheffers back in. Out goes Boovy. Arrows will 1-2-2 three-quarter court press this time. Brooksick gets it ahead to Sheffers, back to Shepherdson. Over and back on Longville. Longville caught the ball in the backcourt, stepped across the line, and gets called for over and back on the play. And now Travis Engebretson arguing with the official. I thought he was going to give him a tee when he stomped his foot, but the official just came to the line and talked to the other official. And now they're going to change the call, so Travis stomping his foot got the call changed. And now the official explaining to Zach Weavick why he did that. And it'll be Brookings basketball. Whistle. And what? I'm not sure what the shot clock. They have to adjust the shot clock to where it was when the ball was passed there. At any rate, it'll be Brookings basketball, and it'll be Trent Brooksick with the ball, right wing to Jonah. He got it nicely inside to Longville, and Longville just muscled his way to the basket and laid it in. 1 point game, 25-24. 1-2-2 zone by Brookings. Dawson Schmidt skip pass left baseline to Evan. Evan drives that baseline, gets inside, off balance, can't get it to go. Rebound to the Bobcats, and they can take the lead back. Brooksick gives right wing to Jonah Dobbs. Right side of the key to Sheffers, to Dobbs. Down low to Brookville, knocked away, but Dobbs got it back. He'll throw up a high arcing three and drain it. That one brought rain. 27-25 Brookings. Timeout Arrows. We'll take it as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Brian's Glass is a proud supporter of high school athletics and wishes all of the Watertown Arrows athletes good luck during the year. Brian's Glass can assist you with commercial and residential glass needs and is also able to assist you with your windshield needs. For all of your glass needs, contact Brian's Glass at 886-5328. That's Brian's Glass, 886-5328. And go Arrows.
5:28 to go in the first half. Brookings has taken back the lead now, 27-25. Arrows after the timeout will play it in. Brookings' zone has been effective against the Arrows. Dawson Schmidt, right side of the top of the key. Left side of the key to Kale, right side of the key to Dawson. Gives right wing to Evan, top of the key to Kale. Right baseline to Dawson, right side of the key to Faulkner. Left baseline to Norberg, shot clock at 12. Kale Stevenson to Norberg. Gives right wing to Evan, top of the key to Kale. Shot clock at 5. Norberg for a three, too hard. Rebound tapped around, controlled by the Bobcats. Down the right side is Jonah Dobbs. Dobbs on the right wing out front to Brooksick. Brooksick hands it off to Shepherdson, right side of the key to Longville. Dobbs stops on the wing, jumps it down low through the hands of Shepherdson, out of bounds. Turnover, or Sheffers, I should say. Turnover number 3 against Brookings, and the Arrows will play it in. 4:38 to go in the half. Brookings 27, Watertown 25. Evan Faulkner, left wing to Norberg. Top of the key to Evan, right wing to Dawson. Arrows got to get something in the lane. There they do to Kale Stevenson. Left baseline to Norberg. Evan to the free throw line, right wing to Dawson. Evan, top of the key, Kale Stevenson. For 3, does not go. Rebound tapped around, controlled by the Bobcats. Sheffers across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Top of the key to Brooksick. Dobbs way outside for three. That one doesn't go. Rebound and breakout to the Arrows. Dawson Schmidt, right wing, top of the key to Faulkner. Left wing to Norberg. Norberg to Evan, top of the key. 1-2-2 zone by Brookings. Norberg, three on the baseline goes. Arrows take back the lead, 28-27. Brooksick back for the Bobcats. Dribbles at midcourt circle, works off of Sheffers. Pick, Arrows switch the pick. Brooksick in a double team. Brooksick pass, saved by Dawson Schmidt. Great athletic play by Dawson. Faulkner to the drive, missed the lay-in though. Rebound taken down by Shepherdson, gives off to Dobbs. Jonah Dobbs across the timeline, looks for Brockville. Dobbs jumps into Brockville. He knocks over Dawson Schmidt and gets the lay-in. Another good, strong move by Brockville. He has 7 in the game since coming in off the bench. Brookings back by 1, 29-28. Cale Stevenson, baseline 3, doesn't go. Rebound to Brockville, gives it up to Brooksick. Brooksick will advance it for the Bobcats. 2:40 to go first half. Brooksick gives to Sheffers on the left wing. Brockville, top of the key, whistle, and a hold on the play somewhere away from the action. And that's going to go on Norberg. Into the game comes Mason Morris, Cooper Heiser, and Wyatt Berner. In for the Bobcats, Hamrick, and also Woodall. Brooksick will inbound the ball right of his own basket on the baseline. Brooksick comes in on the left wing to Jonah Dobbs. Dobbs on the dribble, picks up his dribble, hook pass down low to Woodall. Nice backdoor pass, but good drop help that time by Evan Faulkner to knock it out of bounds. Brooksick will inbound right of his own basket on the baseline. Trent looks in, comes into Dobbs, doesn't shoot the three, works off a pick and roll to Sheffers, double teamed, puts his jumper up and in. Sheffers with 6. 31-28 in favor of Brookings. Right baseline, Wyatt Berner goes right baseline to Heiser. There's nothing there. Nice pass down low by Dawson Schmidt to Evan Faulkner for the lay-in. 31-30 in favor of Brookings. 1:55 to go first half. Trent Brooksick across the timeline. Brooksick to Sheffers on the left wing. Sheffers goes on the baseline drive, backs in on Dawson, jumps it up and in. Too easy. Good move by Nick Sheffers. 33-30 in favor of Brookings. Dawson, top of the key to Evan, left wing to Mason Morris. Faulkner, top of the key. Morris, left wing. Faulkner, top of the key. Right wing to Dawson, Schmidt. Schmidt, top of the key to Evan Faulkner. Right wing to Dawson, right baseline to Mason for three, and he hits it. Mason Morris hits the three, and we're tied at 33. 1:10 to go first half. Trent Brooksick across the timeline, right-hand dribble. Wants to hand it off to Dobbs, doesn't do it, now gives him the ball, top of the key. Dobbs left wing to Hamrick. Hamrick traveled, got away with that. His runner doesn't go. Rebound tapped out, controlled by Cooper Heiser. Left wing to Mason Morris. He hook passes right wing to Dawson Schmidt for three, doesn't go. Wyatt Berner flies in and gets the rebound. Cooper for three, doesn't go. Rebound down to Brooksick. 38 to go in the half. 33 all. It's been entertaining. Jonah Dobbs out front with the ball to Brooksick. Arrows switch the picks. Brooksick near the midcourt circle. 5-second difference, shot clock, game clock. Trent on the dribble outside. Down to 15. Trent on the dribble outside. Timeout taken by Brookings. 11 on the shot clock, 16 on the game clock. We'll take a break, come back in 30.
Sharp Automotive and GMC have some exceptional offers. During the month of February, GMC is offering 0% financing for 72 months on the 2020 Terrain, Acadia, and Sierra half-ton pickup. 0% financing is also available for 60 months on the Yukon and Canyon pickup. Stop in and see the new lineup today or shop online at sharpgm.com. 0% is in lieu of the rebates. Sharps, we make car buying easy.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
16 seconds to go in the first half. 11 seconds on the shot clock. 33-33 our score. Bobcats will inbound right sideline near the midcourt stripe. Try to get it into Sheffers. They do so in the backcourt. Sheffers on the dribble. Takes it all the way to the baseline. He'll pull up for an 8-footer and drop it in there. Nicely done by Nick Sheffers. Dawson Schmidt to Evan Faulkner. Ahead to Cooper through his hands. Took his eye off the ball to shoot it before he caught it. Turnover on the Arrows. 1 second to go in the first half. Arrows better pay attention. Bobcats try to throw it down court. Hamrick will let one go. It did not get off in time. It would not have counted. Halftime, Brookings 35, Watertown 33. Let's take a 2-minute timeout.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Happy anniversary. I miss you. I'll see you soon. Happy birthday. And I love you. So the next time you have something to say, we're here for you.
Hi, this is Christine with the Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. Did you know that we carry more than just flowers? We have all kinds of gifts along with birthday, anniversary, wedding, and other variety of cards. Stop by and smell the flowers. The Blossom Shop in downtown Watertown. And don't forget to check us out on Facebook.
Stay at home, we can help. This is Paul with Midwest Medical. We are a full durable medical equipment provider serving Watertown and surrounding communities for over 30 years. We offer services ranging from respiratory, which includes oxygen and CPAP therapy, all the way to modifying your home to make it more accessible. Midwest Medical, proud sponsor of area sports.
Midwest Medical. Been made to know in home care.
This is the Dairy Queen halftime show. Halftime 35-33, Brookings on top. The earlier game, the Arrow girls got a win 50-36 over the Bobcats, joined by Tom Mattingly, head coach of the Watertown Arrows. Coach, that was a nice win.
Yeah, we'll take it. We felt, for the last couple of weeks we've been playing better basketball, and certainly Brookings is a team tonight that showed they weren't going to give up to, as far as, they've had a challenging season at times too, but they fought hard, and we were able to hold on for a good victory.
Got up by 20, but they made a nice run in the third quarter, got it to 7, but then your kids responded.
Yeah, and we wanted to come out and just kind of control the pace of that game in the second half. And we did some good things to start, and then they made a nice run. And I think earlier in the year where we maybe weren't strong enough as a group, that when those runs happen, we got to be able to respond. But our girls kind of, they did what they needed to do. We called a timeout. They executed out of the timeout to get a bucket. You get a bucket just to stop the run and go back and play hard and take control of the game again.
Maggie had another big game for you.
Yeah, and we talked about this pregame. We thought they were going to try to take Fannin away, and we want to, she was very patient tonight, which is a credit to Megan that way, and our scoring was pretty balanced, but we want to be able to give or take what the defense gives us, and we thought we'd have opportunities to get it into Maggie, and Maggie converted those baskets tonight.
It's a good win. We'll get ready for another one tomorrow.
Yep, you bet. Thank you.
Tom Mattingly joining me as the Arrow girls got the win 50-36 over Brookings in the first game. Halftime, it's 35-33, Brookings leading here. Halftime brought to you by Dairy Queen. Stats brought to you by Bruggeman Insurance. The Bobcats shot extremely well in the first half. 7 of 15 in the first quarter, 8 of 10 in the second quarter. That's 15 of 25 for Brookings at halftime. They have 4 3-point baskets. They got to the free throw line once and made that. They only turned it over 4 times in the first half of play. They were led in scoring by Nick Sheffers with 10, 9 for Jonah Dobbs, 7 for Brock Longville, 3 points for Trent Brooks, 2 for Theo Burns, 2 for Casey Woodall, 2 for Henry Hamrick. For the Arrows, they were 5 of 11 first quarter, 5 of 12 in the second, 10 of 23 at halftime for Watertown. They have 5 threes. The Arrows 8 of 10 from the free throw line. They turned it over 3 times in the first half. 9 for Cale Stevenson, 8 for Brandon Smith, Mason Morris with 6, Drew Norberg with 5, 4 for Evan Faulkner, and 1 for Dawson Schmidt. 35-33 in favor of Brookings at halftime. Garrett Priest joining me to talk 9th grade basketball. Lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. A-game, how'd it go, Garrett?
A-game, it was a tight game the whole way. We ended up squeezing it out 43-37. Our boys didn't really play that great tonight. But we still got a win. A couple leaders in that game. We had Dalton Baumberger had 11 points and Caleb Nygaard had 10 points. Now the B game was a whole different story. Our season has not been that great. We have a lot of inexperienced players. We beat Brookings at their home, and it was a close match there. Today the boys just pulled it together. They played really well. We ended up winning 47-26. Everybody on the team scored. So, as a coach, when you see that, that's always amazing. And it was a good experience. So that was our second win. I don't know if you talked about the crowd tonight, but we have another Friday night game. We got a great crowd in here tonight. Student council's running, something special called Hoop Coming, and there's a lot of fans here. So appreciate it. It's really exciting.
It's a good night to be an Arrow, huh? All right, Garrett Priest talking 9th grade basketball as they got 2 wins at the 9th grade level. Sophomore game, Coach Pat McClemens. How'd it go for you?
It went good. I really thought in the second quarter, just saw we really got out in some passing lanes and really defended them hard on the wing. Colin Dingser and Hunter Wenches, Andrew Paul came in and give us a big lift. I thought in the second quarter with their effort and energy at the defensive end, and then third quarter, fourth quarter, I just thought Evan was a factor again in the post, and then you get it inside and you make some shots from the perimeter pretty good.
Defense lead to offense?
Yeah, always, I think, and especially for us, if you can make some things a little bit more difficult for people, especially on the perimeter, entering the ball, trying to keep it on one side, you get a chance for some easy runouts and maybe some baskets that way that, obviously gives you more energy at the offensive end.
Right back at it tomorrow.
Yeah, early, sounds like. Well, yeah. We'll
Early
see.
For who?
Well, me. We got to get a bus 10:45. That's kind of early.
Goodness.
I know it's
That's
bad.
tough,
It is. Well, yeah.
All right.
I've been on the road 3 days this week.
I've been with you.
I know, but I had to teach school too.
I had to get up at 4 in the
Well,
morning.
would you just talk?
Coach Pat McClemens, lower level look brought to you by the Hometown Building Center. That guy. Halftime brought to you by Dairy Queen. Second half comes your way in 2 minutes.
Everyone at the Dairy Queen in Watertown is cheering the Watertown Arrows to a victory. After the game, stop in for one of their famous chicken strip baskets with fries, Texas toast, and country gravy. Don't forget to add a sundae, malt, shake, or blizzard to your meal. It's more than just fast food. It's fan food. Good luck to the Watertown Arrows and their game tonight from the Dairy Queen Grill and Chill on Highway 212 Watertown.
DQ, happy tastes good.
Let the team at Bruggeman Insurance in Watertown help you with your game plan.
For over 50 years, the team at Pregame Insurance has been helping people make good, sound decisions when choosing health and life insurance, Medicare supplement and long-term care insurance, and executing a sound financial game plan. So call Vince or Carla or Bridget Rammel at Pregame Insurance today, 886-9043, or online, PregameInsurance.com.
Insurance. We all need it to protect our homes, health, businesses, and belongings. But having adequate coverage is just the beginning. You also need the support of professionals who stand by your side to protect what's important to you. Fisher Rounds & Associates combines the coverage you want with the commitment you need. Fisher Rounds & Associates. At your service, at your side. With offices in Pierre, Mitchell, Watertown, Sioux Falls, and Rapid City.
The Ramkota Hotel is the perfect hotel to stay at while visiting for conventions and events, and is the only full-service hotel property in Watertown. Minerva is also provided for your convenience at the Ramkota. While staying at the hotel, guests can enjoy an indoor heated pool, hot tub, exercise facility, cocktail lounge, business center, and full-service meeting and banquet facilities, accommodating up to 1,600. Call today to find out more. The Ramkota, 886-8011.
Halftime show brought to you by Dairy Queen. As we get set for the second half of this matchup here between the Bobcats and the Arrows. Live audio and video stream on our website at gowatertown.net is brought to you by Sharp Automotive. GoWatertown.net. Nick Bentine on the streaming camera. Rod Lenning back at the studios. As we are set for the second half of action. Bobcats by 2, 35-33. We were tied at 17 at the end of the first quarter. Arrows on the road tomorrow. Early games at Brandon. The girls will tip off at 4. And the boys 15 minutes after the girls' game's over. I'll be on the air around 3:40 with that action tomorrow afternoon. Arrows send out their starting lineup: Schmidt, Smith, Morris, Heiser, and Faulkner. Bobcats do as well: Sheffers, Burns, Brooksick, Shepherdson, and Dobbs. Basketball to the Arrows to start the third quarter of play. Brandon Smith will put it in play and does so to Dawson Schmidt. Man-to-man D by Brookings. Dawson on the dribble out front with the basketball. Dawson. Got to get somebody to move. Mason Morris does on the left wing. Arrows standing. Mason gives right side of the key to Brandon Smith. Left side of the key to Evan. Right wing to Dawson. Goes free throw line. He'll put up a jumper from there and hit it. Dawson ties the game at 35. Brooksick against full court man. Pressure by the Arrows. Trent, a good ball handler, gives it off to Shepherdson. Shepherdson still in the backcourt to Brooksick. There's a 10-second violation. Nope. Timeout by Travis Engebretson just before the official called a 10-second violation. We'll take a timeout as well. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
Before and after the game, make sure you stop into your Watertown Perkins. They're famous for breakfast, but you'll also love their lunches and dinners. Conveniently located at the corner of Highways 81 and 212. At Perkins, you'll find quality fresh food, freshly baked pies and muffins. And it's all in a clean, relaxing, and friendly atmosphere. So come on in and bring your appetite. Your Watertown Perkins will do the rest.
Good call by Coach Engebretson to get that timeout before the 10-second violation. Brooksick on the left wing to Sheffers. Sheffers, top of the key to Burns. Right wing to Brooksick. Brooksick looks at Cutters, gives top of the key to Shepherdson for 3. Comes up short. Long rebound to Brooksick for 3. No good. Long rebound comes out to Mason Morris. Dawson Schmidt with it. Right wing to Evan Faulkner. Top of the key to Cooper. Left wing to Brandon. Left baseline to Mason Morris. Top of the key to Dawson on the slash to the basket. Lays it in. Not sure how he got that one in, but he got it up and down. Arrows lead 37-35. Trent Brooksick back with it for the Bobcats. Going to be double team. Gives it up to Jonah Dobbs. Dobbs drives baseline. Hook pass cross court left baseline. Faking the shot and going on the drive was Shepherdson, and he left it short on the rim. Back come the Arrows. Evan Faulkner off to Brandon Smith. Left wing to Mason Morris. Down low to Cooper. Top of the key to Dawson for three off the rim. Rebound corralled by Nick Sheffers. He gives it off to Brooksick. Brooksick will advance it for the Bobcats across the timeline. 2-point Arrow lead. 2 minutes gone, third quarter. Nice give and go. Brooksick gets an easy lay-in. Very nice assist that time by Jonah Dobbs. Tied at 37. Evan Faulkner way outside right side. Gives to Mason way outside left side. Hands to Dawson left side of the key. Bounce to Brandon Smith. He turns, gives to Dawson. Dawson to the free throw line. Left baseline. Cooper, quick three. Good. Cooper Heiser on the quick three makes it 40-37 Arrows. Brooksick across the timeline with a dribble. Scoops it to Jonah Dobbs. Top of the key. Gives back to Brooksick. Brooksick to Dobbs on the right wing. Right side of the key. Burns with it. Backdoor pass to Shepherdson. He'll jump one up too strong. Rebound kicked out of bounds, though, by Cooper Heiser, and the Bobcats will play it in left of their own basket on the baseline. In comes Cale Stevenson. In comes Drew Norberg. Trent Brooksick will inbound it with 14 on the shot clock. Trent looks in, comes into Dobbs deep in the left corner. Off a pick, top of the key. Back to Brooksick, open for three. Lets it go, no good. Rebound tapped around, controlled by Brandon Smith. Brandon ahead to Cale Stevenson. His little turnaround jumper doesn't go. Rebound to Dawson Schmidt. Right side of the key to Norberg. Baseline 8-foot jumper, rims out. Dawson with another rebound and draws the foul. Dawson Schmidt will go to the free throw line. He'll be there for 2 shots. The foul goes on Theo Burns. Dawson Schmidt for 2. 4:48 to go, third quarter. Arrows 40. Brookings 37, now 41-37. Into the game Hamrick, into the game Woodall. Out goes Shepherdson and Burns. Dawson Schmidt for another free throw try here. Free throw by Dawson is up and good. 42-37 Arrows, full court pressure. Brooksick, hook pass off to Woodall. Woodall to Brooksick in the backcourt, gets it across the timeline to Jonah Dobbs, left alone, and he hits another three. Jonah Dobbs with 4 threes. He's got a dozen in the game. Cale Stevenson to Dawson Schmidt. Left side on the wing to Evan. Evan on the drive. His runner blocked, a late whistle, and a late foul going to be called on Jonah Dobbs. At the free throw line, Evan Faulkner for 2. 4:24 to go in the third quarter. It's 42-40, Arrows on top. Free throw by Evan is on the way, short on the rim, but over and in. He's got 5 points. Arrows on the road tomorrow. Garbage can fell down. Evan Faulkner gets both free throws. Little garbage on the right sideline. The official's got to be aware that there's people there so he doesn't trip over them. I was watching the official to make sure he didn't fall as the Arrows knocked the ball out of bounds on the left sideline. Looks like they got it pretty well cleaned up there. Trent Brooksick with the basketball. I was concerned about that official. I didn't know if he saw what was going on. Left wing, it goes to Hamrick. Hamrick, top of the key to Sheffers. Sheffers in the lane, gives to Brooksick, right wing, slashes. Nice dump pass inside. Sheffers lays it in. Trent Brooksick with the assist. Sheffers with the lay-in. Cale Stevenson looked like he carried the ball, got away with it. Arrows continue with possession. Faulkner, top of the key to Dawson for 3, doesn't go. Rebound down to Woodall, gives to Brooksick. Brooksick ahead to Jonah Dobbs. Nobody picked him up. This time the 3 doesn't go. Rebound controlled by the Arrows. Arrows got to do a better job of transition defense and finding their man. Dobbs had a wide open shot there. Evan Faulkner between the circles, directs a little traffic, gives to Brandon Smith right side of the key. Brandon hands to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson kicks it wing to Evan. Evan slashes to the basket. Shot blocked. Running out with it is the Bobcats, and Brooksick threw it too far down the court and away from Sheffers, and that's turnover number 5 on Brookings. 3:03 to go here in the third quarter. It's 44-42 in favor of Watertown. Cooper Heiser to put the ball in play, does so to Dawson Schmidt. Man-to-man D by Brookings. Dawson across the midcourt circle to Mason on the left wing. Hands to Dawson. Cutters go through. Dawson gets a double pick. Cooper open for 3, lets it go and hits it. Cooper Heiser's second 3 of the quarter. Arrows lead 47-42. Brooksick left corner, almost threw it away, controlled by Woodall, top of the key. Woodall looks inside for Sheffers. Can't get it to him. Goes top of the key instead to Brooksick on the drive. His little jumper doesn't go. Rebound pinballs around. Brooksick got it and draws the foul on Mason Morris. Brooksick will go to the line. He'll be there for 2. Mason gets his first personal foul. 2:22 to go in the third quarter. 47-42 in favor of Watertown. Trent Brooksick at the free throw line for the first time in the game. Trent's free throw is on the way and in there. He's got 6. 47-43 Watertown, 2:22 to go third quarter. Next free throw by Brooksick does not go. Rebound controlled by Wyatt Burner. He gives off to Evan Faulkner. Evan across the timeline, leaves it for Dawson Schmidt. Brookings plays 1-2-2 zone this trip. Dawson recognizes it. He's got a diagonal pass to Cooper into the corner. Mason gives to Dawson. Right baseline, Evan for 3, and he can't get it to go. Mason, though, puts up the offensive rebound and scores it. 49-43 Arrows. Brooksick back with it for the Bobcats. Brooksick dribbles on the right wing, gives out there to Boovie. Boovie on the drive. His shot blocked. He hit the floor hard. No foul called. It'll be basketball to the Bobcats. They'll inbound right of their own basket on the baseline. It'll be Hamrick to put it in play. Hamrick looks in. Looks in, whistle, illegal pick going to be called against Boovie. Boovie gets his second, turnover number 6 against the Bobcats. 1:40 to go in the third quarter. Arrows 49, Brookings 43. Bobcats settle back in a 1-2-2 zone. Dawson Schmidt brings it across the timeline. Now the diagonal pass is open to the man in the corner. Faulkner way outside right side to Dawson. Skip pass to Evan. Deep 3 for Evan. Way too strong. He hit the floor. Rebound picked out of there by Wyatt Burner. Mason Morris on the right wing to Dawson Schmidt. Dawson in the lane to Cooper. He can't get it to go. Evan can't get it to go. He hits the floor. Back come the Bobcats on the run. Hamrick with the basketball. Hamrick gives left wing to Woodall. Left baseline with it is Brooksick. Left side of the key to Hamrick. Right wing jumper on the way. No good. It's an air ball by Boovie. Into the game comes Brock Longville, 6'3 sophomore. He had a good first half with 7. 50 seconds to go in the third quarter, 49-43 in favor of Watertown. 1-2-2 zone by the Bobcats. Dawson Schmidt, left side of the key to Mason. There's the skip pass. There it is. They finally got it to Cooper, open for 3. Doesn't hit the shot, though. That's the skip pass I was talking about from the right top to the left baseline. Back with it is Woodall. Woodall goes on the drive in the lane, stops, kicks it in the corner. Sheffers fakes the jumper. Top of the key to Woodall. Woodall on the dribble, knocks down Evan. Gives the ball out front to Hamrick. Hamrick on the dribble outside, down to 9. Gives to Brooksick on the left wing. Brooksick wants a pick. Brooksick dribbles baseline, step back 3, way off. Rebound down to Norberg. And we end the third quarter of play with the score, Watertown 49, Brookings 43. We'll come back in a minute.
This is Casey from Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living, where we offer the best of both worlds. As much independence as you want with the security that we are staffed around the clock 24/7. Our mission is to help our residents live more active, independent lives. We currently have a physical therapist and restorative therapist as only part of the wide range of amenities we have to offer. Stop in today and see how Stony Brook Suites Assisted Living can offer peace of mind for you and your loved ones.
Life is sweet in Stony Brook Suites.
Uptown Cleaners will simplify your life with their dry cleaning and laundry service for shirts, suits, dresses, coats, blankets, bedspreads, comforters, and more. With drive-up-to-the-door convenience and same-day service, along with text or email notification when your items are ready for pickup, Uptown Cleaners really does make life easier for you. Uptown Cleaners, 123 5th Street Southeast on Highway 81. Call 882-4041. Uptown Cleaners, proud supporter of Aero Sports.
Brookings in that quarter, 3 of 13, 1-3, 1 for 2 from the line, 3 turnovers. Arrows 5 of 15, 2 threes, 4 for 4 from the line, no turnovers. 49-43, Watertown underway in the fourth quarter. Hamrick on the right wing, dumps it down low to Longville. His jump hook goes. Brock Longville with a very nice game. The sophomore, 9 points. Dawson Schmidt against the 1-2-2 zone to Mason Morris. Again, that skip pass to the corners open. Evan Faulkner gets it this time and hits the 3. Good job by Dawson Schmidt 2 straight times to see that skip pass that's open in the corner. Brooksick on the right wing to Hamrick. Hamrick to Woodall, top of the key. Norberg almost stole it. Right wing it goes to Hamrick to the basket. Kicks it corner. Sheffers for 3, got it. Sheffers nails the 3, 52-48. Norberg, top of the key, down low to Heiser, left side of the key. Mason, left corner for 3, doesn't go. Norberg rebounds the miss. Right wing to Dawson Schmidt. Norberg, wide open 3, and he drops it in. Bobcats that time kind of missing their defensive assignments. Arrows take a timeout. It's a full. We'll come back in a minute.
Oh, honey, everything okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, better than okay. You should have seen it. Stopped for gas, then I saw it. Hunting, fishing, deli, snacks, coffee, and I ate, and it was like they had everything I wanted.
Slow down, cowboy. Where is this place?
Oh, come on, I'll show you. It's amazing.
Lake Stop 20 has just about everything you need. Fuel, snacks, beverages, even breakfast made with real fresh eggs. Lake Stop 20, located on Highway 20 in Watertown.
Great buys this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown. Jet fresh peaches, $1.48 a pound. Hy-Vee canned vegetables, 38 cents. Ground beef, 80-20, 1 pound roll, $1.97. Donut holes, 50 count, $5. And 12-piece chicken bucket, $12.99 this week at Hy-Vee in Watertown.
Hy-Vee, where there's a helpful smile in every eye.
Arrows took that time out. They have 3 remaining. Bobcats have 3 remaining as well. 55-48 in favor of Watertown. Bobcats will play it in full length away from their basket. Woodall tosses it into Trent Brooksick. Arrows 1-2-2 zone it. Brooksick to Woodall, gives off to Sheffers, to Brooksick on the cut. Brooksick on the drive. Brooksick, whoops, looks like he traveled, got away with that. Got it out front to Woodall. Right wing, top of the key to Brooksick. Brooksick gives to Hamrick, knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Norberg. Brookings will play it in on the right sideline, 21 feet above the baseline. Trent Brooksick to put it in play. Bounces it into Woodall. Woodall goes on the drive as Cooper Heiser left him. And Woodall will draw the foul and go to the line for 2. Cooper Heiser got called for the foul, his first. It's only the second team foul on the Arrows and only the 5th of the second half. Woodall's free throw is good. Second one here for Casey Woodall, 6'1" junior. Sends that free throw on the way and good. So it's 55-50 Arrows, 6:20 to go in the game. Evan Faulkner up top to Cooper Heiser, top of the key. To Mason on the right wing. Mason to Dawson Schmidt, top of the key. Dawson gives to Cooper right wing, right baseline to Mason. Mason on the dribble to Cooper, top of the key. Left wing to Dawson. Left baseline, Faulkner for 3 off the rim. A little too hard. Got his own rebound, though, did Evan. Arrows get a fresh 35. Evan on the left wing, Mandy Brookings. Top of the key to Dawson. Dawson, and the Arrows reset their offense. Dawson wants to go left wing to Norberg and does so. Top of the key to Cooper, right wing to Dawson. Dawson gets a pick from Evan. Dawson steps to the basket, scoops it in, but gets called for traveling with the basketball. Turnover number 4 against the Watertown Arrows. 5.5 to go in the ball game, 55-50 in favor of Watertown. Trent Brooks, right hand dribble against Mason Morris. Brooks across the timeline. He has a right side clear out. Now it fills up with Hamrick. Hamrick on the right wing. Hamrick goes top of the key to Woodall. Woodall to Hamrick. Nice cut to Sheffers. Sheffers turnaround jumper. Very good offense by the Bobcats. Sheffers is a very nice player. He's got 17 in the game now. He had 29 the first time against the Arrows. Dawson Schmidt, right wing to Cooper Heiser. It's a 3-point Arrow lead. Cooper left side of the key to Dawson. Hook pass right wing to Evan. Evan on the drive to the basket, and this time draws the foul. Evan Faulkner will go to the line for 2. It goes on Henry Hamrick, his second. Evan Faulkner at the line for 2. First one for Evan is on the way and good. Evan quietly now with 10 points in the game for the Arrows. Nick Sheffers leading all scorers with 17. Jonah Dobbs has a dozen. Evan hits both free throws. He's got 11. And the Arrows lead is 57-52. Brooksick against full court pressure. Shepherdson off to Woodall. Woodall to Shepherdson. Gets it off to Sheffers. And again, they took a timeout just before a 10-second violation. Good call again by Coach Engebretson. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back in 30 seconds.
At Great Western Bank, they know that champions play as one. One team with one goal. They know that champions don't just happen. They are built with determination and the right mix of coaching and teammates. You can count on Great Western Bank as a trustworthy teammate that will go the extra mile to help you win. To learn more, visit your nearest branch today and become part of a winning team. Great Western Bank, making life great. Member FDIC.
Timeout taken there by the Bobcats just before a 10-second violation, despite the fact that 11 seconds ticked off the clock. There's 24 seconds on the shot clock. 4:41 to go in the game. Arrows lead 57-52. Twice, Coach Engebretson has done a good job of taking timeouts to save a turnover on a 10-second violation. So Brookings will inbound the ball right sideline, a step behind the midcourt stripe. And Casey Woodall will put it in play. Woodall inbounds to Brooksick. Brooksick with a right hand dribble across the timeline. Gives right wing to Dobbs. Dobbs dumps it down low. Got it to Woodall to Dobbs in the corner for 3. This one doesn't go. Rebound down to Dawson Schmidt. Long pass ahead to Evan. Right baseline, Brandon. Goes to the basket, missed it. Sheffers intimidated his shot enough that Brandon shot it a little hard. Ball went out of bounds, and the official said last touched by Brookings. Arrows will inbound, and they will inbound left of their own basket on the baseline. Lob it into Dawson Schmidt. Dawson, top of the key with the basketball. Dawson on the dribble. Dawson left wing to Cooper. Left baseline to Evan. Cutters go through. Top of the key to Mason. Right side of the key to Cooper Heiser. One dribble and spin it. Right wing to Dawson. Blows by Dobbs. Nice dump to Evan. Lays it in. Good assist by Dawson Schmidt. Arrows lead 59-52. Woodall across the timeline. Right hand dribble to Dobbs in the right corner. Dobbs double teamed. Dobbs goes top of the key to Woodall. Brooksick left side of the key. Brooksick left baseline with it to Hamrick. Left corner, Sheffers. You can't leave him open. Sheffers on the drive. Backs in on Dawson Schmidt. Lays it up. Missed it. Oh, that was his easiest shot of the night. And Nick missed it. Back come the Arrows, leading by 7, 59-52. Evan Faulkner left wing to Brandon Smith. Cutters go through. Brandon on the dribble. Way outside, right side to Dawson. Shot clock at 20. Left wing to Heiser. Left baseline to Evan. Left side of the key, Mason for three. Off the rim. Good block out by Casey Woodall that time. Brookings corrals the rebound. Dobbs on the right wing to Woodall. Down under 3 to go in the game. Sheffers, top of the key. Sheffers on the dribble, gives it off to Brooksick. Brooksick off the Sheffers pick. Brooksick dribbles right side of the key, gives in the corner to Woodall. Hamrick, jumper top of the key, no good, missed everything. Goes out of bounds, it'll be basketball to the Watertown Arrows. Arrows will play it in full length away. Evan Faulkner will give it up to Cale Stevenson, and Cale will bring it across the timeline. 2.5 to go, Arrows by 7. Cale hands it off to Faulkner, out front to Dawson. Brookings can be aggressive. They've only committed 4 team fouls. Dawson, nice dish to Brandon, missed an easy one. Got his own rebound, though, and took it back out as the Arrows get a fresh 35. Good decision by Dawson not to shoot that three. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Brookings can go aggressively after the ball. Nice dish again by Dawson to Brandon for the lay-in. Brooksick runs it back for the Bobcats. Brooksick on the right wing, bounces it inside for Sheffers. Backside help by Norberg, and a foul going to be called on the Arrows. That's only the 3rd foul in the second half on Watertown. And that's a good foul by Norberg in that situation because you save a layup. 1:46 to go in the game, Arrows by 9, 61-52. Inbound to Shepherdson, right wing to Dobbs. Dobbs long, 3 is short. Rebound going to go out of bounds. It'll be Arrow basketball. Into the game, Norberg. Out of the game goes Mason Morris. Brookings will full court press here now. Dawson Schmidt inbounds the ball to Evan Faulkner. Gives it back to Dawson. Brookings in a 1-2-2 zone. Evan gets it ahead to Cale Stevenson to Norberg. Take it back outside. Good decision by Drew. Round the horn go the Arrows. Free throw line, Brandon Smith. Outside to Evan. Keep playing, keep away. There's a foul by Shepherdson. 1:19 to go in the game. Arrows 61, Brookings 52. Arrows will inbound on the right sideline, about 24 feet above the baseline. Dawson to put it in play. Comes into Cooper Heiser, and he's fouled immediately by Shepherdson. Dawson will inbound it again on the right sideline, this time 19 feet above the baseline. Comes into Heiser again, who gets fouled immediately, this time by Hamrick. And that will send Cooper Heiser to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. Arrows make offensive and defensive switches. Mason Morris back in the game. Drew Norberg goes out. 1:17 to go. Arrows 61, Brookings 52. Cooper Heiser, 3 dribbles. Ball in the air and off. No good. Rebound Shepardson. Got it to Brooksick. Brooksick crossed the timeline. Brooksick fires to Sheffers. Top of the key. Left wing 3 by Shepardson doesn't go. Rebound to Dawson Schmidt, and then Dawson's fouled by Jonah Dobbs. Now it'll be free throws for Dawson Schmidt. He'll have a 1-and-1 here. Dawson is 3 for 5 from the free throw line in the game. Arrows make free throws. You put this game away. But they missed one front end of a 1-and-1. Dawson bends the knees, sends it up. They missed 2 front ends of 1-and-1s. Mason Morris able to save the ball off of Trent Brooksick, though, and the Arrows will keep possession. Somebody's got to make a free throw. Dawson Schmidt will inbound the ball. Dawson going to try to get it in, does so to Evan. Evan's going to be fouled by Shepardson, and that'll send Evan Faulkner to the free throw line. He'll be there for a 1-and-1. Evan in the game is 6 for 6 from the free throw line. Third 1-and-1 for the Arrows with a 9-point lead. This one goes in. Evan earns the bonus. Boovie comes in the game. Out goes Shepardson. 62-52 Arrows, 59 seconds to go. Second free throw is good by Evan Faulkner. Timeout taken by Watertown. Minute to go. Arrows lead by 11. Back in 1 minute.
Clausen & Sons Construction will have the same great service that you've come to expect. Ken, Chad, and Jeremy can help you with your residential, farm, and business construction. There's no job too big or too small. Whether it's clearing, grading, site preparation, gravel hauling, road rebuilding, or lagoons, they can get the job done. They sell gravel, crushed concrete, recycled asphalt, and landscape rock. Clausen & Sons Construction have appreciated your business and look forward to working with you. Call 882-3735 today. That's Clausen & Sons Construction in Watertown.
Throughout the month of February, Sharp Automotive has some fantastic lease payment plans. A 2020 Equinox LT all-wheel drive leases for $354 a month, or 2020 Silverado Double Cab leases for $439 per month. Payments include lease loyalty with $14.99 down on a 3-year lease. 10,000 miles per year, tax, title, and license not included. Stop in today or shop online at sharpgm.com. Chevrolet, find new roads. Sharp Automotive, Watertown.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
Trent Brooksick with the drive and jump hook that doesn't go. Rebound out of bounds, last touched by Brandon Smith. Brookings will play it in right of their own basket on the baseline. Trent Brooksick will inbound it. Brooksick looks in, comes into Dobbs, fakes the 3, step back 3, no good. Rebound, pinballs around, grabbed by Brandon Smith, and he'll be fouled by Boovie. Bobcats have gone cold here in the fourth quarter. Nick Sheffers with a couple of makes. And Brock Longville with a make, but otherwise no more makes. Brandon Smith at the line for 2 shots. First one is good. Another free throw here for Brandon Smith. Sends that free throw up and missed it over the back. Going to be called on the play against Jack Ferguson. .42 seconds to go in the game. Arrows lead is 12. Inbound to Trent Brooksick. He'll run it down court. Brooksick on the dribble. Brooksick on the drive. Brooksick gives it to Dobbs for three. Doesn't go. Rebound down to Norberg. Norberg gives out to Cale Stevenson. Cale going to be fouled on the play, and he'll go to the line for two. Cale hit his first 3 shots in the first quarter, all threes. Then he went 0 for 3, and now this is his first trip to the free throw line in the ball game. Cale's free throw is on the way and good. He's a double-figure scorer. Second one here for Cale Stevenson. Sends that one on the way and puts it in. 25 seconds to go. Illegal pick going to be called on the play against Nick Sheffers. Basketball will come to the Watertown Arrows with 22.5 seconds remaining. And Coach Engebretson saying no more fouls. Drew Norberg will dribble the ball out front, and the Arrows will dribble it out and win it. 66-52 will be the final score. The Arrows get the win here tonight over the Brookings Bobcats. Let's take a 3-minute timeout. 3 minutes.
All it takes is one smile, one text, one question, conversation, invitation, discussion.
All it takes is 1 minute,
one moment,
one comment,
one compliment.
All it takes is one pledge. To be the one.
To be the one.
The one to show you care.
The one to reach out. The one to ask.
It doesn't seem like enough.
But when someone is considering suicide,
one could be all it takes to change their mind.
Visit